We probably shouldn't open with that, because then we have to explain the context of it, and then... Butterfly!
We're talking about Johnny Depp, and you said he's really good at one character.
He really is.
And that brought up some trauma from my past.
Oh, okay. Is it how Matt
trauma.
never gave you hands?
No.
I was gonna say, in the context of Johnny Depp, maybe don't bring up trauma. Anyways, continue.
No. I, in improv in high school, I was a captain my senior year, and one girl came to me, and the other guy who was the captain.
Did you kiss her?
No. I did not.
Okay, carry on.
I would not. That would be weird on my improv team.
That's true.
You'd get in the way of saying yes and.
But it's not weird in other anyway.
I don't know. Alright, anyway, I was talking one day, and she came up and she was like, I don't know how you guys do it, but every character you guys do is just you. Yeah. And I was like, I'm like, really offended by that. And I never really, like, you know, I wasn't actually upset, but I was like, oh man, like, I want to be good at doing characters.
No, I'm trying this new thing in improv where I think less. Because all my characters, I overthink, and then I'm just like, oh, I'm the father in this scene. But sometimes I'm like, no, like, we were doing a show the other week, and I was like, I guess I'm the Bleach Goblin now. I'm just kind of going with that. Anyways.
But I fast forward to college. One of my first semesters, I'm taking an acting class, and we have to do this thing where we all get monologues and we stand up and we do it, and then the teacher like works with you and he tries to like get you to make it better and try different ways to do it as like an exercise. And I couldn't. I got up, I did my monologue, and he was like, "Okay, I want you to try it as though you are in love with the person you're saying it to," because I was like a villain pirate, you know, talking to Peter Pan. And I was like, I tried it, and he was like, you're not giving me that you actually care about this person. And he went through like 5 emotions, and he was constantly just like, you're not giving me like a character. And I was just like, this is just me, fam. Like, I don't know how to love.
Oh my gosh.
That was what I said. At the end of it, I didn't yell, but he was just like, talk to me like you love me. And I was like, I don't know how to love. And then the whole class laughed, and then that was a meme in the group chat for that week.
Wow.
But it was... Whoa.
Yeah, they just stop once you pass them.
Nerd. Sorry.
Okay.
But I don't know how to love, and I can't do any other characters. That wasn't an interesting story.
It's okay. My wife showed me a cursed tweet, so it doesn't really matter.
Oh, dang. It was right from the Necronomicon.
I wish.
Or from the Art of War.
Sun Tzu.
I hope you know, every time that ever comes up, she's always like Daniel's favorite book, because you brought it up like a bunch in one playthrough we did.
I brought up a bunch in like one episode.
I don't even remember what playthrough it was.
It was Mario 64, it was bad sounding.
Oh yeah, oops, my bad.
But it was funny.
We'll have to redo that, you know. If we're still doing this years down the line, we'll have to redo our like first playthrough and be like...
We can redo it like after we finish Odyssey or whatever.
Yeah, but before we get to Odyssey, we're going to get to Galaxy 2, 100%, 3D World, 100%.
Then Odyssey.
And then Odyssey, 100%. And then by then, Odyssey 2 will probably be out.
Oh, that's right. It will be 2024 by then.
That's, yeah. If you've been following along the playthrough, you're good.
It's like the last episode.
Well, we talked about it last episode, but it was episode 14 that we first brought up. Anyways, yeah. I am excited to play Odyssey. What are you doing?
What do you mean?
Why are you doing this?
What do you mean?
What do you do? Why?
Luma Lee, Luma Bop. Welcome to the Luma shop.
What are you doing?
You want to buy something for only 30 Starbits?
Why are you doing this?
I want a life.
You don't need a life. I had a dream that I was doing a speedrun because I have no other personality trait.
It's okay, Matt. They've watched the playthrough.
No, but I had a dream that I like finished one and I had like 106 lives or something, and I was like, what the heck did I do?
Wow.
I don't think you can have that many lives in Galaxy. I think you cap out at 99.
On the topic of dreams.
Okay.
Let me tell you about a dream I had.
Yeah.
Many a year ago in my past, I'd have this like semi-recurring nightmare.
Yeah.
There were monkeys.
Okay.
Picture this.
Okay.
You are in a creepypasta in like 2013 or whatever.
Okay.
So naturally, you're walking through the woods alone.
Yeah.
And you stumble across a fire, like a campfire, and you're like, oh, what's going on? And you look, and there's a bunch of like hooded figures standing in a circle around the fire.
Okay.
Now imagine you're sitting there, you don't move, you don't make a sound, you don't snap a twig or anything, but for some reason all of them simultaneously snap their heads around and turn to look at you.
Okay.
Terrifying.
Yeah.
Now they're monkeys.
Okay.
That's even worse. I would have that dream
Oh no.
so much.
That's no good.
And it stuck with me.
Something that I had when I was a wee lad in childhood. I don't know where that came from. A recurring thing I would have was when I would lay my head on my pillow. By the way, this could be the whole episode. Like, this star is hard.
Yeah.
This is in my opinion the hardest one in the game. Anyways, when I was like a kid, I would like lay my head on the pillow, and you'd hear the noise. You can hear like a little noise in your head when you do that.
Yes.
Like in your ears. If it's just dead quiet and you have your head on the pillow, you can hear like your blood flowing through your head, basically. And to me, it sounded like bees, and I was very scared of bees as a child. But then, for some reason, this image happened in my head where because it was a heartbeat, so it was kind of like you know. So then, I started to picture the Fib from Larry Boy and the Fib from Outer Space.
Oh my gosh.
The fully grown purple thing.
Can you...
Not scary. I'll put a picture up of it.
Yeah, I don't remember what it looks like.
Not scary. But he'd just be stomping towards me with a bunch of bees. And that was what I pictured in my
what do you
head.
mean by with a bunch of bees?
Like, the bees were also stomping towards me, but they were flying. And, like, every time I heard that noise, that's all I would think of, and so I was so scared.
Wow.
I also read a book in elementary school where
I'm sorry.
I don't remember what exactly happened, but there was a bunch of barn animals, and they all got in the farmer's bed.
Animal Farm.
No, and then the bed fell through the floor, and
No.
Everyone was hurt and injured.
Dang.
And I, as a child, went, "That's gonna happen. My bed's gonna fall through the floor, and I'm gonna die." And I was so scared. I was so scared to go to sleep, because I was on the second floor. I didn't want that. I didn't want that at all.
I can't die.
Did you also have the top bunk, or was...
No, we didn't have the bunk bed by that point. I'm talking like I was like 8 or
my
9.
God. When we had the bunk bed, we'd switch.
Yeah, we'd
What?
swap off. Yeah, you don't want to be on the top forever. It gets tiring to walk up there.
No.
I recommend you shoot starbits at them and kill them.
What if I didn't?
You don't have to, but I'd recommend you're going the wrong way for the last
Is the last one at the end?
I think so.
I swear I just got it. Fascinating.
Yeah, it's right there.
Funny how I can check out for this.
You're doing alright. This is like the hardest part, is this planet, in my opinion.
Oh, really?
Don't go for any fancy tricks.
I'm not. Dude, did you see the last time I did this level?
Yeah, it didn't work out.
I got hit 5 times in one.
Yeah, you did one trick that was perfectly fine, because you landed it. That one's fine, but the rest of it, be careful. Just watch out for the little flowy guys, little fire
I
guys.
know what you're talking about. I'm not gonna die, though. I shouldn't say that.
I hope you don't. I hope you don't, because I would be, like, thrilled if you got through this first try. It shows that you're good at this game and that
I'd be thrilled because it's a long level.
it's a long level and you gotta start all the way over again.
Yeah. Again.
Again.
Yo,
But watch out for this trickster. He's right there. He's gonna get you.
Frick him!
Yeah, he's the worst.
Frickster the trickster, dog.
Yeah, anyways.
Yeah.
You did a good job.
Shout out, if you are a songster, I don't know the term, songwriter? That's
Yeah,
the term.
A
musician.
minstrel.
If you're a bard, if you write songs and you ever, under any circumstances,
Stop, just wall jump.
if you ever make me rhyme "ain" sound with "again," I dislike your work.
I'm gonna be real, they're mostly the old-timey hymn writers that do
Yeah.
that.
We don't like them.
Yeah,
I don't like
Do
them.
you think just because you're writing about God makes it okay?
Oh my god.
No, God's probably offended by this.
I'm gonna write, this is kind of a joke that we made the other night. I'm gonna write a new hymn. I'm gonna write Amazing Grace 2.
The sequel.
Good job. I'm genuinely, I'm very proud of you. That was well handled.
Celestial Boogaloo.
Amazing Grace 2, Repentance Boogaloo.
Stop.
Oh boy.
We're a while back. I was with Michelle and her roommate and a bunch of her friends for her roommate's birthday.
We might
thing.
genuinely finish this game today. Sorry, continue.
Nice. We were playing Jackbox games. We were playing Quiplash.
Yeah.
I just want to share an answer that I was really proud of.
Yeah.
I got a prompt that said, Alvin and the Chipmunks 12, and then a blank line.
Yeah.
So I put the return of Jesus Christ. And no one thought it was funny but me.
That's pretty funny, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, really.
Danny, no.
Because you can, like, see the box art so well.
Yeah.
See the poster. They're on stage.
No.
Basking in the light.
No.
But they're all looking upwards.
The spotlight is going down.
Exactly, yes!
I was telling Danny on his way over, we went and saw a local theater production of Catch Me If You Can last night, and I was like, it got me back into music theater, and I was like, I never got to do a musical. I kind of want to try out for one. But the next one they're doing is Sound of Music, which means I either have to be a Nazi or a Nazi, because there's pretty much no other male roles that are for adults.
Besides Captain Von Trapp.
Yeah, but I can't be the dad. I'm a wee lad. I mean, when has that ever stopped musicals before?
We haven't
but
stopped
like,
high schools across America.
That's true.
But once you're out of high school, like, your appearance really does determine a lot of what you can do in theaters.
Yeah.
Even in high school.
Oh yeah. Like, if you have specific roles, they'll totally do it. But sometimes you can get, like, you know.
Well, and we talk about it a lot, that, like, the lead in Hairspray is always going to be typecast, because it's supposed to be kind of a bigger girl, you know?
Uh-huh.
And, like, it's the unfortunate situation of that, where you're just like...
Honestly, if you get cast as Tracy, you just tour the country playing Tracy.
That's about it.
That's fair. Not to be offensive, I don't mean for this to be rude.
Mm-hmm.
When I was in middle school, they put on a performance of Legally Blonde.
Yeah.
And people were confused because there were 2 nights and 2 different casts.
Yeah.
And one of those casts, Elle was an African American girl.
Oh.
Wearing a wig.
What? Doesn't work.
It did not.
I mean, good for the inclusion or whatever, but like...
Yeah, like, good for her. To her credit, she was a phenomenal... Like, she was really talented. She was one of the ones that was, like, a really good actress and not just, like, there. But, like, everybody, like, in the audience, in the cast, everybody's like, this just feels weird.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I think about that sometimes. I'm like, there are some roles that I think are amazing. I think any role in Hamilton would be so fun. But I can't be any of the main roles in Hamilton, because the whole point is that it's, you know, not white guys. That's kind of the whole point.
You could be either King George or Samuel Seabury.
Yep.
Or a dancer.
Or a dancer. But I feel like even then, I'm not gay enough to be a dancer.
You're not gay enough to be in musical theater, man.
I liked not to like stereotype. Look, we're very accepting and loving and all that.
Look, I was the only straight one in my friend group for all of
It is true. I was the only straight one in my friend group for, not the only straight one, but like, for a while there, we got married because we were the only straight ones in our friend group. Like, that's just what happened. No, but like, at one point during the musical last night, the lead guy was saying something about like,
I love
you
the
know
girls.
what's great is girls. And I leaned over to my wife and I was like, I do not believe that for 1 second.
How long do you think it took him to get that line right?
He's vomiting as he's trying to say
it. It was for Catch Me If You Can, the musical. I really liked that musical and also the movie.
With Leonardo DiCaprio?
And Tom Hanks.
And Thomas Hanks.
And Christopher Walken.
And Christopher
Really?
He does a great job in that movie.
I haven't seen Catch Me If You Can in a long time.
It's a good one.
Good.
I like it.
I remember liking
a lot.
I
don't like Leonardo DiCaprio's propensity for dating women who are like 18.
Yeah, we don't talk about it.
Yeah.
If I were rich and famous, I simply wouldn't.
I would date women my age.
I would just... Well, that's my other fear, is there's another role in The Sound of Music that's the guy that sings, like, You Are 16 going on 17 or whatever. And I genuinely think that even if I did get in, I would probably just get in as ensemble. I have, like, no experience. I don't have a solid enough voice to do, like, major roles. But, like, I just am sitting there and I'm like, I really hope they cast an adult to play the girl or a child to play the boy. Like, I hope it's either, you know, 2 children or 2 adults and that it's not some... Because this is Utah, man. I don't know. They
there
might
are
just...
some things in Catch Me If You Can, like innuendos and jokes that I'm like, I don't think they got what that was supposed to mean.
And that's because they censored a lot of the other
They
ones.
censored so much of it.
There's a song called "Little Boy Be a Man" in the musical where they're talking about their dads and how they were like, "Oh, grow up." Oh, blah, 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 blah. And the second verse, the other guy comes in with "Little man, grow some balls." Like that's the phrase. They changed it to "grow a pair." Because heaven forbid we say balls on stage.
That's literally the same thing.
To their credit, they had to change a lot of the lyrics to get it to rhyme, and they did a fine job with that.
Like I didn't even know until
you didn't know until
over,
that's the thing. Is like it actually worked out quite well, but I was just like, ugh, Utah.
Yeah.
There also was like a maybe racist joke.
I don't think it was intended to be,
but the only person of color was the butt of that joke, and we were like, okay.
Well, because like the whole thing is there's like the cop and then his two main guys and like a rookie that comes with them, and the whole show they're just making fun of the rookie and just bullying him. But he was the only person of color on the stage.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it is Utah.
Yeah.
That's why we were like, ugh. But it was fine. It was a local theater production.
It was a local.
If you're going into a play, you have, I don't know individual situations, but you have the opportunity to say no.
You do, and I get that, but like this I've never seen this musical before, but I've seen the movie. I know that the character of Frank is supposed to be a womanizer, and there are like 2 or 3 numbers where I know the women are supposed to be sexy. Like saying it as it is, like the women are supposed to be risque and sexy, and there's a lot of innuendos.
The musical basically has a whole Rockettes line of like girls.
And like they just avoided that, and I'm like, you can't do that with this material. Like either go sexy or just completely avoid
go
this.
Sexy or go home.
Exactly.
You can't put them in like a lace corset and then like sparkly shorts so that we don't have to show off our leg. It's just like, guys, please.
Yeah.
Please, Utah, please.
So, like, I agree. Like, as an actor, I think you should be comfortable enough to say, hey, I don't feel comfortable doing X, Y, or Z, but like, you also have to understand the material.
I also understand you kind of have to take what you're given a lot of times.
Exactly.
So it's not as simple as, I don't want to do this.
Yeah, exactly.
It's kind of like I need to get experience.
I think for a local production, if you said like, if I went to do like local productions when we eventually move out of Utah, and I said like, hey, I'd rather not rehearse on Sundays, like that's just religious belief and stuff like that. I think they would be understanding to a point. If I had a big role, they'd be like, that's not okay, and I'd probably turn down roles if that was the case. But like, they might be like, can you come in for the dress rehearsals, Yeah. But I'd be like, yeah, like I can come in 1 or 2 days. I went to a couple choir events on Sunday in high school, but for the most part, our teacher let us get out of it and just take the day off, which is nice,
Yeah.
And sometimes I think about, like, I would probably get way more viewers on Twitch if I streamed on Sundays, but, like, it's just something that I've decided and that I'm sticking with, and...
Yeah, like, if I start streaming, I'm gonna do hot tub streams.
Oh! I don't know where you're gonna get this hot tub, but...
It's, I don't know, Twitch probably gives them to people by now.
No!
Our friend who makes some videos on YouTube, on the channel Dinner Guests, go check it out. I'm in a couple of those videos.
Subscribe to us, too.
He makes videos on YouTube, and he made a short that was, like, a girl, like, in like a swimsuit, like doing a stream, and she was like, ooh, alright, 500 more bits and we'll see if we can change into something new. And then like he came in and like had a little sign on him that said the Twitch police, and he said, no, stop, you can't do that, no. And then she like is like, no, it's okay, and it pans over to her foot in like a bucket of water. Oh. And she's like, it's a hot tub stream.
Oh,
and the Twitch guy's like, oh, okay, my bad, I'm so sorry.
Oh no. Oh, no.
It's funny.
That's the equivalent of the joke where it's like, oh, did you just pay this person to have sex with you? That's illegal. And it's like, oh, don't worry, I'm filming it. It's like, oh, go carry on then.
Oh boy.
I don't see the connection at all, but if that helps you.
You don't need to read all of this, but...
I don't know if it helps me.
Yeah.
Dude, 2062? Dude, that's the year Mario Odyssey 2's coming out.
No, that's the year Half-Life 3, am I right, gamers?
Whoa! The punchline, I couldn't read all of that.
Hey, have you heard what's happening with GTA 6?
Is there a GTA 6?
I think... So maybe I'm wrong with this, because I don't follow anything about it, right?
Yeah.
I believe what happened was they announced it for, like, 2026 or something.
Yeah.
Something like way out there.
Yeah.
To be fair, that's probably the soonest.
And that's what Cyberpunk should have done.
I mean,
Yeah,
it's
that's what any
they should
game
have
in the
done.
last 10 years should have done.
But I mean, like everyone's upset because like didn't GTA 5 come out like 10?
2014 or
Yeah,
something.
like-
Yeah, like it's old. GTA 5 is like getting into Skyrim levels of like it has been on every console of the
Yeah.
last 10 years. Like, I'm pretty sure it has a Switch port. Like,
I've never played it, but it looks like fun.
Who's wrote
I just don't care for
Fushroda
GTA.
in my GTA.
I took an arrow to the knee.
What are you doing?
I'm just getting this done.
Oh, okay, cool.
So I can pop back up.
Yeah, no, they announced Kingdom Hearts 4, and it does look
Dang.
beautiful, but I didn't know what was happening.
No one does.
I want to play Kingdom Hearts eventually.
That'd be
the whole
fun.
series.
I played like the 3DS demo.
The problem is I
One
want
of
to do it
them-
as a stream series with my wife because she loves Disney and I like video games, so I think it'd be a fun, like, you know, she also likes video games, to be fair, and I also like Disney.
Yeah.
But, like, I think it would be a fun stream series to do, but she gets motion sick from, like, action games.
I do.
That is a
So
lot
she
of
probably
flying.
couldn't watch Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah.
So I'd be like, it's cutscene, come in, it's cutscene.
Just react to all the cutscenes.
My favorite thing is they just, like, the cutscenes are just from the movies. Like, they just straight up lift,
What?
like, they just straight up lift some of the cutscenes from the movies. Like, they reanimate them,
Yeah,
but, like,
they reanimate it.
didn't work.
Okay.
Didn't work.
Just wasn't sure what
Do you know where the
happened.
bunnies are hidden?
No.
Oh,
I should.
shame.
One of them's in the snow. Let's play chase.
Well, I mean, if you want to get technical, they're all in the snow.
Yeah. That's the one I was talking about.
That. What?
Boing!
Yeah, they say boing.
Yeah, but I was making it boy.
Boy.
Boing.
Boy. Think you can catch us all? Boy. Where are they?
You gotta unclear the holes until I think there's one in that hole right there.
Okay, do I need to hit the things?
Well, yes, if you want the fire flower, which will unlock one of them. Don't even try, Danny.
Okay. Oh my gosh,
unlock all the
fine.
things. No, what I'm saying is you're better off to just unlock all the things so that it opens up the thing that you can.
Oh,
trap
that.
them in.
Okay, so that is what it does.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Cool. Coolest the beans. Where are they?
I think there's one on the top that you missed? Question mark.
There's only one over here, isn't there?
No, but I think there's one on the other side.
Oh, this is the side I need to get them on.
Yeah,
Then there's probably one here.
right there. Boom, baby. Oh, we're
Frick.
missing another one. Keep going through the snow.
Am I gonna lose this level,
I
man?
don't know, maybe.
I'm probably gonna lose. The bunnies are gonna kill me.
Come on.
That's what they do!
What?
Try again. Boing. And they stab you.
Boing!
Listen, Mario.
Listen, you come to me.
On this, the day of my hide and seek.
On the day of...
What?
You come to me on this, the day of my boing.
The day of my boing.
Oh boy, get the fire flower,
I'm
bro.
getting it.
You have plenty. of time.
Nice!
Dude, did you see that funny sex number?
Nice.
That was funny second number.
Where are they?
This
Oh! I'm gonna kill them.
one.
No.
Please don't.
I'm hitting it with fire.
Please don't. Please focus on killing the things you need to kill.
Alright, you two go.
You're doing it. You're doing a
You
good
two
job.
go.
You got it.
Alright, cool. Where do I go?
Cool. Get the. There's another. You need to just crush snowmen at this point.
Just tell me where they are.
Crush snowmen. No. Get the fire flower. Destroy the snowman. Is that a snowman? No, it's a pile of snow.
It's like my
Kill the
snowman.
snowman.
Oh my God.
Kill the men. Murder them all, and then there will be a shell. And then you take that shell and you shove it up your butt.
Okay. Alright.
And there's the bunny. Now they're
Gotcha.
all trapped in there, and you can burn them to your heart's content.
Come, feast upon my flames.
Like bunny, like low punny. I would eat a thicky low punny.
Alright.
It would taste. I don't know. I've never had rabbit, but I'm sure it would taste all right.
I feel like rabbit's one of those things that tastes good generally.
Have I told the story on stream about my grandma's terror with rabbits?
Terror?
No, but like it's time to end the episode.
Oh, no.
So maybe we do one more and you start the next episode with it?
I mean,
Or are you getting hungry?
I'm always hungry. That's my secret.
Alright, well, why don't we do it in the next episode?
Okay.
The inedible Hulk.
That was really funny. I think we're done with the episode now.
Alright.
Stay tuned next time to hear about Priscilla's grandma hating being scared of bunnies.
She's not scared of bunnies.
Oh, my bad.
She had to eat them.
No!